Hello everybody, this is Furnace Bobbin here, and welcome back to Real Racing 3, sort of, and we'll be doing stage 4 of the Daytona 500 in Real Racing 3. I'm glad you have some fun with Mr. Petty, with 200 wins and a record 7 wins at the Daytona 500 alone. Even standing in the man's presence will teach you about winning, but driving at Indianapolis is a good tactic too. Alrighty. The straights of Indianapolis will teach you how to overtake on conditions very similar to Daytona International Speedway itself. I can't talk, I'm so excited. Try to overtake 16 times during these 2 laps and come at least 10th place. Alright, so I'm in the middle of something, so we'll be using the Hendrick car. Yeah, looks like I'm doing pretty good on upgrades. However, I won't be at that position when I get to the Daytona 500. So I'm going to buy some upgrades right now. Alright, so 70, so I'm just gonna buy all the money upgrades, and then next time, alright, so we have a drivetrain upgrade, I'm gonna buy that. Let's see, so there goes the drivetrain body. Alright, that's for gold. Suspension is, let's see, $153,000, I'll be buying you. The suspension. Exhaust, money, $151,000, I'll buy you. And brakes for gold, and tires and wheels is for gold. Okay, so I have my upgrades. So it's gonna be I have to upload the previous stage, then I'll come back to do this stage. So yeah. Alright, here we go. So what do we have to do? Overtake 16 times and come at least 10th. So this goal is definitely gonna be a shower, because some people might struggle on this one. So, yeah, let's go into it. And going racing. So we'll be starting in 20th for the race. Already having a little bit of trouble. Ooh, that outside line just slowed up. Makes it challenging. Well, 2 meth ropey tires cars. Number 440 and 449. Yeah. You don't really see triple digit numbers in NASCAR anymore. I think they might have done triple digit numbers back in the day, but nowadays, no. Electronic Arts likes to bring in these fictional drivers with triple digit numbers. And they actually did this back in the old NASCAR games, going back to the PS1 or PS2 or something. But those classic NASCAR games were actually made by Electronic Arts, and they did the same thing in those games. Like they added in fictional drivers with triple-digit numbers to fill up the field and make it more accurate. Looks like they're still gonna do that for Real Racing 3, considering it's their game. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Right. So if I can overtake these 2 pink guys, then I should be good. So we have a Speed Rush TV car. And yeah, it looks like someone. Oh wow, that Mastar car just came up in front of me. Wow. Hang on, I was actually looking at that notification here. Let's rewind and see what actually happened to that Mastar car. Alright. So I hit him, he went loose, and then he came back up in front of me, trying to put me into the wall. So I got him, and then he just comes back down into the infield. Wow. If I was going a bit slower, then he would have probably tailed me and got me turned out. Looked like I got the 16 overtakes, and I finished in 6th. And 6th place. And plus I can get some stuff into the race teams, which will help me get some extra money. So yeah. So that was an interesting goal. Might be a little bit challenging for some. So it could get some. It could take some getting used to. Right, I had a bit of trouble wording that, but hey, got there in the end. So this goal complete. So like I've done for the past few stages, I won't show you all the goals, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete this stage with servicing. Like, I think one of these goals is gonna be an 8-lap race here at Indianapolis. So for that, I'll have to hire Eric, the auto engineer. Here we go. Now let's see if you can handle a longer event. 8 laps of Indianapolis. Getting to the middle of the pack shouldn't be much of a worry, but getting to first, your job is going to be a tough one. Alright, so there's going to be an 8-lap race, so I'm going to hire Eric, who's the auto engineer. And I'm also going to do a cloud save, so I'll just do the stuff, come back, and we'll see what actually is. Do we just have to win the race, or there's going to be extra steps? We'll see. Wow, look at this. Joey Logano won the Daytona 500 in 2015. You know what that says. So anyways, I've completed the goal. It was rather easy. Thought it was going to be hard, but yeah. Alright, getting to first place is one thing, but holding it is entirely different. Your biggest problem will be opponents nipping at your heels. So for this race, I want you to defend the prime position like your life depended on it. Okay. Oh, by the way, we're at the halfway mark. Probably not gonna really be that much at all once we hit the Daytona 500. So I'm gonna check some stuff, and I'll be right back. So I've checked the final goal, and it looks like it's gonna be an interesting one. So this one won't be a short, but the final one will be. And this one is defend first place and win. Alrighty. So I shall see you after the goal. Wow, look at this. Crosby finished the race in 3 minutes 10 seconds dead. Look at that. 0-0-0. Just 3 minutes and 10 seconds dead. Wow, that is pretty interesting. So you see this goal, no problem at all. It's basically the same thing as the defending goal that we had at Richmond. It's basically the same thing here at Indianapolis. So really, yeah, no difference. You know what I mean? No difference. That's all I can say. Well, that's all I have to say, really. Alright, final goal for stage number 4. The last thing you need to master is the slingshot overtake. Your teammates, Elliott, Kane, Johnson, and Earnhardt Jr. are here to help. Bump draft an opponent for 2,000 yards, then overtake them to win. Alright, so obviously I know all the first names of these drivers, but I'm not going to say them because there's no need. So actually, hang on. I'm going to do a cloud save, because I'm not going to be hiring Eric for this one, considering it's the final goal. So I'll do a cloud save, come back, and do the goal. Alright, let's dive into the goal. So bump draft for 2,000 yards, and then overtake. So basically, you have to bump draft an opponent for a continuous of 2,000 yards, otherwise it won't add up. But once you've done the 2,000 yards, then it will save itself, so you can overtake all the other drivers with the remaining laps. Yeah. So it's me against all the other Hendrick drivers. So this should be interesting. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft Jimmy Johnson here for the 2,000 yards. Then I'll just overtake the field to get to the front. Alright, don't lose him. Alright, it should be good. Oh, I kind of lost him. Oh, never mind. Oh, man. Did you see what I'll be honest, I did not mean to take out Jimmy Johnson, but unfortunately he just came out in front of me, and I accidentally spun him out. Man. You do not want to do that to a teammate. Yeah, see that? Actually, hang on. So who was the cause of that? Jimmy Johnson or me? Let's go back into chase view and see what happened. Now watch this. Oh no, it's a little bit of both. So Jimmy Johnson, so I was gonna go to the outside, but then Jimmy Johnson came down on me, and I accidentally turned him. Wow. You do not want to do that to a teammate. Yeah. Like, if someone is on your team and you spin them out, then they're probably gonna get angry. So, never spin out a teammate. Yeah. Because you're not gonna end out well, I tell you. I don't really know what happens if, I don't really know what actually happens, if a teammate spins out another teammate. Has there been stuff like that before in the past? I'm not really sure. This is a bit unexpected. So apparently, once you've bump drafted an opponent for 2,000 yards, and then once you take the lead, then it automatically ends the event. I did not expect that. So I just had to jump to the stuff. Wow. I did not expect the goal to do that. So basically, once you've drafted someone for 2,000 yards and then go into the lead, then the goal ends, and you get the win. I did not expect that. I thought I had to do the extra 5 laps. Interesting. Alright, that's it for stage number 4. So we're going to put the car on a service because we'll need it for the Daytona 500 tomorrow. Okay. Honestly, I didn't mean to spin out Jimmy Johnson there, but he just came down on me, so he basically wanted to be turned. Let's just say that. So that's it for stage number 4, and for the first time ever since I've finished stage 1, I'm actually all caught up. So tomorrow and the next 3 days, it's going to be the Daytona 500. So I get $50,000 as the reward, and how much gold am I going to get? 5. I was expecting 10, but I guess I'll get that coming into later stages. Alright, Fronies and Bobbin, tomorrow's at the beginning of the Daytona 500. You've done some good work the last few days, and we'll see if it all pays off tomorrow. Get some rest, and I'll see you then. More goals tomorrow. So guys, that's it for stage number 4. I've now caught up, and the next 3 days is going to be the Daytona 500. So let's see if I can do it. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Formula Legend will be coming up after this, and I'll see you in the next video.